We are currently at LaPine State Park. Sign we just passed. You know, I mean, let me relax. Got the cruise on. Still making our way toward Watsonville. We're not quite in California yet, but yeah, just kind of relaxing. You know, it's like really crazy. There's like not much out here. Like it's like really hot up here too. Like, I mean, it's like an hour ago it was like 95, I think. Right now it's 88 degrees. It's a lot of warm weather up here. But yeah, it gets real warm up here. Don't think just because it's up north it doesn't get warm. I mean, like Southern California, like Vegas and Las Vegas and Arizona and New Mexico are all sitting at like 100 and 110, 120 degrees. So I mean, up here being 90 ain't so bad. I mean, I was over in Memphis last month. It was like 105 there, I think. It was like, yeah, it was like 105. That's about right. But yeah, summer's still got a little while to go, so don't think that warm weather's just should be gone by now. I mean, summer ain't truly over till you're about halfway through September. So yeah, warm weather's still gonna be going. And, we got some beautiful scenery out here, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it seems like, yeah, it's just bland, it's forest, it's like forest, grasslands, and then you see some mountains in the distance, and it's like, there's like literally nothing out here. You go through Bend, Oregon, you go through Redmond, Oregon, you go through a few small little places. I mean, even when you get into California, you go through towns like, Doris, but yeah, I mean, like, US 97 is like really, really remote out here. I mean, like, yeah, there ain't much here. I mean, like, if you want to live out in the woods in the middle of nowhere, I can, like, I've not actually been out this way during the winter, but I have been up to Seattle during the winter, and because that's when me and my old co-driver Andre, we did a load for Nintendo way back then, and ultimately it's like that trailer was worth we figured out retail is like $3 million or something like that, and it's like they gave it to us, and our clock was like our 70 clock was out, so we're running recaps like 4 or 5 hours a day, and they're wondering, why aren't you guys here? Why aren't you moving? And I'm like, I don't know if y'all have checked. I don't know if y'all have like checked the hours that we have left, but yeah, we certainly did not have the hours to do a cross-country trip from Seattle to Kentucky, I think Louisville. So yeah, we didn't have the hours for it. They ended up constantly complaining. The shiver, they're like calling us like, and they were blowing up our phones so bad that it was like we just had to shut off our phone because like we told our manager, like, yeah, we don't have the hours for this, and then like customer service keeps calling us and blowing up our phone every like 10 seconds, and we're like, we told them like we don't have the hours, and they know we don't have the hours, but they're calling us. Like, me and Andre had to go in the store to go shopping since like we couldn't move anywhere, and we're sitting there waiting, and we go into the store, and all of a sudden, like, my phone and his phone just keep ringing every like 2-3 seconds, and I'm like, dude, this is ridiculous. Like, they know we don't, they can look at the computer, like all of the stuff they have is like linked to your truck, like, so all of your speed, like your speed, your hours, your time, all your hours of service and everything is all linked to their computers. So all they have to do is look at their computer and can tell, oh, hey, they can't move anyway. But no, they chose to instead continue to blow up our phones the whole time. That was CRST, though. That buzzing is annoying. That buzzing is so annoying. But yeah, CRST was awful. Like, I would recommend any of y'all who like have any interest in, like, if you really just don't care about your job, like, yeah, just stay in a mega carrier. But like, if you really do care about your job and like you want to progress in a trucking career, like, stay away from all of the mega carriers. Like, because companies like CRST, Martin, CFI, Prime, Western Express, KLLM, I mean, even like Old Dominion, I would probably say. Let me think who else. But yeah, pretty much if they're governed under 70 miles an hour, here's the thing. If they're governed under 70 miles an hour, if they're an ATA, the American Trucking Association, if they're affiliated with them, under 70, they pay you cents per mile and have a low limited truck. And ultimately, like, yeah, that's pretty much like, because they have driver facing cameras, all that other crap, and they got a safety team that's like constantly calling you, and they're like, oh yeah, we don't, we're gonna write you up if you like go over this speed. And it's like, I mean, like, I can understand a safety department, like, if I'm driving like a maniac, yeah, like, call me out on it, but like, it's normal operation of the truck, and they got some desk jockey micromanaging you. So stay away from those companies. Like, I'm sorry, if you're driving for one of those companies, like, if you're driving for one of those, like, you seriously got to get out of it. Like, because there's no longevity at those carriers, period.